Yo, what's up guys, my name is Pack-a-Puncher and welcome back to another Fortnite video here on the channel. In this one, I'm going to be showing you guys something new that just happened in Fortnite revolving around the purple cube, the giant purple cube that came around the Fortnite map just a few days ago, and something big just happened, so we're going to cover that today. We're going to jump into a game of Playground, show it off. But for those who don't know guys, the cube came into the Fortnite map just a few days ago, spawned at Paradise Palms, threw kind of lightning through the sky and just kind of appeared. It closed the rift in the sky as well, so the rift's closed and the purple cube came, and the purple cube over the past few days is just kind of moving around left and right, forward, west, east, sideways, everywhere that we don't predict it's going, man. So everyone thought that the cube was going to go to, you know, Salty Springs or maybe Loot Lake or Dusty Divot or the bunker at Wailing Woods. People had all these predictions, and the cube just didn't. It rolled actually towards Fatal Fields, and last night, actually, there was kind of like a magnetic force field that went around the whole cube itself that is still in the game as well. I'll show you guys that in a minute, but basically it kind of has like an anti-gravity, zero gravity zone revolving around this cube that's moving. But that cube was kind of doing some weird, it was activation last night type thing, and it's done being activated. It's done with its whatever it was doing, and it's now on the move again, moving again. So we're gonna be talking about today, guys, and tell you guys where the cube is actually headed. But we're gonna head into a game of Playground right now, guys. Kind of do some investigation here, showing you guys the secret message, what it means, and where the cube's gonna go. But let's go in the game. Let's do it. All right, guys. So here we are, dropping in the map, dude. It's crazy how the cube started over by Paradise Palms, and now it's over here by Fatal Fields. But we're gonna drop in real quick, guys. You can kind of see a little kind of a weird mist around the cube. The cube actually moved from its location last night. It was in the same exact spot for 16 hours last night. But we're gonna go right here, guys, kind of under the dome. Now, like I said, there is going to be a dome here. Wait for it. Right here, you guys see these kind of blue things. Now it's like the zero gravity, anti-gravity zone, which is really interesting. It's a pretty big area as well. But here is this message that the cube left. Like I said, guys, the cube was underneath this, you know, where the symbol is now. It was underneath here last night for like 16 hours straight, kind of doing like its activation feature. And this is the kind of secret message it left us. And literally it just moved. It just moved over to over here, and that's over there. So it's on its way. It's just kind of in a weird spot over there. But I have some information about where it's headed in and how many more runes or kind of special symbols we're gonna find here. Now, as for what this means, I'm not quite sure as of right now, dudes. People have said the visitor skin from the where the rocket kind of opened the sky and made the rift. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's been proven that they are actually different symbols on the ground to what he was typing in the computer. But honestly, man, who even knows? What I do know right now, guys, I'm gonna pull up some files here that's some kind of leak stuff about where the cube's headed. If you don't want to get spoiled, don't watch. But this is like kind of PC stuff, bro, kind of crazy stuff here. Let's pull up this image. So you guys see right here, man, on this image, dude, basically what this is kind of inside the PC Fortnite files. What it says, man, event flag battle royale season 5 cube move to 1 event flag, and right below that also says cube rune 1. If you guys don't know what a rune is, rune's kind of like a symbol, and this is rune 1. This right here is, we're looking at rune 1 in the game. And so as you can see with this kind of, you know, coding over there, there's also going to be move to 2, then there's cube rune 2, move to 3, and there's rune 3. So in other words, guys, there's 7 different runes that are going to spawn. It's a weird word. Essentially what's going to happen is I would imagine up until season 6 comes out, which is like about a month away, the cube's just going to continually move a few times, and then once it hits that like good spot, it's going to stay there for like 16 hours, and then eventually once the cube's gone, we'll have the rune, aka the second rune. I'm pretty sure these runes will stay here throughout the whole time though. The question I think right now is if this force field is gonna go with the cube, or is it gonna stay with the rune? If I had to guess, I'd say it'd stay with the rune. I think at the end we're gonna have 7 different runes and 7 different like crazy domes of anti-gravity. I think it'd be really cool for the Fortnite map. But like I said, man, you guys see right there, dudes, obviously 7 different moving locations and 7 different runes. And if you guys look at the last line of code there, man, event flag.br season 5 cube move to lake. Move to lake. Now, ladies and gentlemen, move to lake. What could that mean? So, move to lake, obviously, most people would think just like Loot Lake. Everyone's like, okay, it's definitely moving to Loot Lake. So, right now, guys, it's almost 100% confirmed, most likely, that the last spot for this cube is going to be in the lake. And that would make a lot of sense. I don't know if you guys remember when the rocket actually went off back in the end of Season 4. But the rocket, when it first kind of left the villain's lair over by Snobby Shores, it went to Moisty Mire. Moisty Mire is gone. It's now Paradise Palms. After that, it went to Anarchy Acres. And as you can see, Anarchy Acres is gone, replaced by Lazy Links. After it went to Anarchy Acres, it then went to this mountain right here. And as you guys know now, the mountain is actually occupied by the Vikings thing. That's kind of where the rift opened up. After it went to that mountain, where was the last place it went to? I'm zooming in, baby. Loot Lake. Loot Lake was the last place where the rocket kind of exploded out of the sky, and nothing's happened at Loot Lake. It's been, you know, like a month into Season 5, guys, and we've had nothing happen at Loot Lake. So it makes a lot of sense for this cube to, its final destination to be that Loot Lake, and something huge happen at Loot Lake. I'm not sure what it is quite yet, but what we do know is that this cube is going to move 7 different times and then stop, make one of these kind of symbols, and then the final destination will be Loot Lake. Now, not 100% confirmed loot lake. It could just be another lake, but it makes sense, obviously, if you're looking at the Fortnite map from a high view. The only big lake we have is Loot Lake. There's smaller lakes like over here by Paradise, but I don't think so. So I think it's pretty much confirmed that Loot Lake will be the final destination for this cube. But I'd love to know your thoughts, guys, on what do you think of this symbol, man? What does this symbol maybe mean? What do you guys think about what's going to happen, dude? Because a lot of things are happening, man. It's kind of cool. This cube is just, I don't know how to say it, bro. It's just like a giant cube. I think it's cool. It's so cool because we have no idea what it's doing. But like I said, guys, leave your thoughts down below inside the comment section. I want to know your opinions on this symbol, the secret message that the cube left us, as well as the directional, the way of the cube and where it's going to go, ending in the lake. But I'm going to wrap up the video here, guys. Just kind of want to show you this secret message and show you the new information about how this cube's going to move 7 more times, going to have 7 more symbols across the map, and then end up in a lake. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, drop a like on it. I would appreciate it a lot, guys. 1 like would make me appreciate it. And also, guys, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Make sure that notification bell is on. Catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Adios.